Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you 5 ChatGPT side hustles to boost your income now. Make sure you share this video with your good friends and like this video. Okay, we're going to be going into these 5 side hustles a little bit. I'm not going to be exact perfect with everything. It's going to take a little meandering. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, let's jump right over to ChatGPT. I want to share with you the conversation I've already been having with our favorite robot. I'm talking about the Gettysburg Address, which is a long speech given by Abraham Lincoln. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the first method to get your income up, which is social media repurposed content. All right. This is about summarizing content, transcribing video, repurposing the content. The first thing we're going to talk about is summary. So I have the Gettysburg Address, which is a long speech from Abraham Lincoln. It's about 300 words. It's actually a short speech, but it's about 300 words. And what I had ChatGPT do was to summarize it in 50 words or less. And here's what we got. Okay, so this is only 50 words. So I took the long speech, and broke it down to only 50 words. You could take these 50 words and then use them on many different social media platforms. You can add the words to images. You can put the words in a slide presentation or a carousel feature. This is how you're going to be able to repurpose this content. Okay. For example, if I go over and I just jump over, I'm going to go to Medium. All right. And if I find an article, okay, and here's all of this stuff. Oh, it won't let me look at stuff. So I could find an article from somewhere. Let's go to news, and let's find a long article. Let's find an article about business. Let's get something from NPR. And what we could do is we could assume you wrote the article, right? Let's assume this is an article you wrote, right? And we could take this text. Of course, we need to get it in context. We don't want to take all of the wrong text. But let's just, for this example, let's just take this text here, and we're going to say, can you write a summary for the following text? Okay, and then I'm going to do a comma, and then I'll paste in this. Let me think here. Copy. And we're going to do a paste. Okay. So we got that in there. Let's see if we can get another piece of it. Okay, we got the second section. And then let's go down here and see if we can get some more. Right, copy that. So I'm just putting this long article in here. I just want to show you this is a training. We are learning how to do this. So we got some good text here. I don't think that image caption is going to hurt us. All right. Now I'm just going to say, can you summarize this? Let's see. I'm going to tell it. This is a long amount of text. And I'm going to tell ChatGPT to summarize this. Can you write a summary for the following text? Can you write a 50 word summary for the following text? I'm going to copy all this just in case it crashes. Let's see. We're really challenging ChatGPT right now. It did not acknowledge if it can do it or not. I've kind of noticed the ChatGPT robot. It's not as It's not as formal. It doesn't say yes and no. It doesn't talk to you like it used to. So here it is. It's generating my text from that long article. And this is also probably helpful for you to digest some content. So all of that text has been boiled down to just this short amount of content right here. Inflation is still a concern for U.S. citizens despite declining from 7.1 to 6.5. And it squeezes people's pocketbooks and crimps their quality of life. Okay? That's pretty much a summary of what all of that text was saying. So what you could do is take this and put it, you can repurpose it. That's the goal here. You could repurpose this content into some other form, whether it's on Instagram in a story. You could add this text under a caption for an image on LinkedIn. There's many different options of how you can repurpose this content. And when you do that, that allows you to add value. So you can work for someone who has a strong presence on one platform and then repurpose their content on another platform. And that will allow you to earn money as a social media manager repurposing content. Okay, that's the first one. Now, let's keep checking out all of these options. We're going to go to number 2, which is building WordPress plugins or Chrome browser extensions. Now let's jump over to the robot and let's just ask the robot, can you build WordPress plugins? Is that something you can do? Now, we're not going to go through the process of doing that right now, but I just want to establish, okay, it wants to have, I'm having a hissy fit. Can you build WordPress plugins? Is that something you can do? I don't want you to just start writing a plugin. I just want to know if you can do it. Let's see what it says. Can you build WordPress plugins? Is that a complicated question? Have we stumped our favorite robot? It says, yes, it is possible to build plugins for the WordPress platform. Okay, so it says you can do it. All right, so that's something that you could do. All right, now what about Chrome browser extensions? Can you write code for Chrome browser extensions? All right, we got an S in there. Can you write code for Chrome browser extensions? Okay. It's going to tell us here. Yes, I can write code for Chrome browser extensions. They're small software programs that customize the browser experience for users. They are built using web technologies such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so it just kind of gives you some information. You need to start by creating a JSON file. It gives you the steps on how to do it. This is a great way to create a side hustle, because if you can make a useful plugin or a Chrome browser extension, you can really make a ton of money. And it'll just take a little research, a little bit of effort to figure out what types of plugins or browser extensions you should be working to develop. All right, so now we're going to go over to the next one, which you may have already heard. This one is a low-hanging fruit. This one is Freelance Hustler. Now, I put Fiverr, but you could go to other sites such as Freelancer, and there's a whole long list of sites that hire freelance workers. And the play here is just to simply leverage ChatGPT to actually do the work for you in the same way that you may have outsourced the work in the past. So in the past, you may have sent the email to somebody on your team and assigned the work to them, where now you'll actually just use the robot to do the work yourself. And you don't even have to worry about going back and forth with somebody in another country and worrying about language gaps and all of that confusion. All right. So that is the third option to get money on the side. Now I'm going to jump into this next topic. Ghost writing guest posts. Say that 5 times fast. One of the things that you're going to find is, especially all of the, let's go to the App Store or the Google apps. When you check out these apps, one of the biggest things that will promote them is to be featured on a blog in their niche. And the best way to do that is to contact the app, not these big apps, but the up and coming applications. And what you can do is offer to promote their app by writing guest posts for them. So what you would do is you would write articles that under a CEO's name or a founder's name for one of these apps, and then you submit it to these third-party sites in their niche. They'll get traffic back to their apps, which will result in sales, and you'll be able to charge a decent amount of money for helping them get published and bring attention to their product. Before these apps can be number one, they got to get established. And in order to get established, they need a lot of people to know about it. So you can help in that area. And if you help people get what they want, you're moving in the right direction of getting what you want. All right. So that's pretty straightforward. And the last one is to write product descriptions. I would recommend you target Amazon, because there's so many different products. Find a niche, look for the new products, and offer to write product descriptions. Many of the sellers are not up to speed on what and how they could get their product descriptions written quickly. So you can come in and help them with that. There's so many different types of products, whether you're in a pet niche or whatever type of niche. But what makes these products sell is the description. This is where you'll come in to help out, and this is where you can increase your income dramatically. All right. Now, at this point in time, I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you share it with somebody who will. Subscribe at howwhy.ai. It's all about how to grow your business with artificial intelligence. You'll get 12 businesses to start with AI today when you subscribe. You'll also get 31 AI apps to use in your business now. And you'll get my email address. So if you have questions, I will be there to help you. All right. Make sure you share this video on the internet with your good friends. Until the next time, I am Darnell Jackson. Peace.